Hello guys, welcome to a Train Parrot. Hash ribbons, extremely important indicator to navigate the market, especially when it comes to better times to buy and very well known by traders to try to spot the bottom of the market. Even though this indicator is mostly used to try to find the bottom of the markets, it can also be very precise to measure when there's a pullback caused by the miners to know when the pullback has finished and it's the right time to resume the trend to the upside. Very recently, we had this signal from the hash ribbons, which is called the capitulation. And this green one that occurred like a couple of weeks ago, that is called recover. But the hash ribbons has three different signals, and one of them, it's called the buy signal. And that is the final signal that you want to see after you have a capitulation in a recover period. Then the buy is the one that tells you ultimately we are out of the woods and we might be able to resume the uptrend. Bear in mind that this indicator is not based on TA, it's based on the hash rate of Bitcoin. It's impossible to use this indicator to spot every single pullback in Bitcoin, but it's specialized on those pullbacks that are caused by the miners, by the hash rate taking a dip. It's very easy to spot those times because it offers two MAs of the hash rate, and whenever you see these areas in red, you are going to be in the middle of a capitulation period. The capitulation ends up with the bullish cross, which signals a recover signal. If you have TradingView, you can send the hash ribbon signals to yourself. The indicator is free and in fact is open source. You can send signals for buy, capitulation, and recover. In today's video, I'm gonna give you not just this introduction very quick to what it is, but also when should we expect to see a buy signal, and also to answer the question whether it's normal at this period of this potential early bull market to receive a capitulation signal. Is this some sort of doom signal that is really bad, or has it ever happened in the past in a similar timing relative to the halving that is expected to be next year in 2024? So we're going to discuss a little bit about that. If you think this is useful and new information to you, make sure that you hit the like, subscribe to the channel, enable the notification bell, and the two best things that you can do is watch the full video until the very end and leave a comment. Those two things are really determining the success of this channel, and I really appreciate if you can contribute to it as well. Thank you so much. So as you can see, the capitulation was on the 10th of July. We have the recover signal just a week after on the 17th. And since then, it seems the hash ribbon is back to having the green line above the black. Unfortunately, I cannot put TradingView with dark background because this indicator was built for white background. If I put it in dark, you cannot read the labels. So let's have a very quick look so far during this period of 1 year. What signals did we have? We had a capitulation that lasted for many months all over June. It recovered around August last year. And then there was another capitulation after FTX collapse that didn't manage to get a recover. It went straight into buy area when we have this massive week as big as this one probably. So why are we getting another capitulation right now? Is this a sign that we're gonna go below 15K or something really bad? Anything can happen to Bitcoin, and in this video I won't be able to tell you what's actually gonna happen, but I'm gonna show you what happened in a similar period of an early bull market in the past, and to see if this is happening at a similar time. It's gonna give us some reassurance if this is something to get concerned about, or to just say this is kind of expected. So let's go back into the previous bear market. The immediate one that we can find is the one in 2018 with this collapse. We also have a capitulation, recover, and buy. After that, we make this move to the upside. Right before COVID happened, we had a second capitulation with recover and buy, but unfortunately COVID took us by surprise and we have many capitulations, many buy signals, and in fact hash ribbon is so famous because I think there's never been one buy that doesn't go to the upside. For example, here you finish the bear market. In here, even if there's COVID, you still have a move of 50% to the upside before the collapse of COVID. People were expecting the bull market to start there and not to get a pandemic. Then there is this move to the upside of 62. This buy here also goes up. There's a correction after, but you always have some move to the upside. What we can conclude is, at least from the previous bear market, is that after the massive capitulation of 2018, this buy signals the beginning of the bull market, and then during this choppy sideways move that usually precedes the halving, you can get many capitulation with buy signals. Are they all profitable? I cannot deny here that every single capitulation, if you were on cash and you wait until the buy signal, all of them were profitable. And that's just the past performance that cannot guarantee anything, but it's something to take in consideration, right? If we go to 2015, we can see here capitulation around here. Since we have double bottom, we also have many signals during the choppy and the final capitulation here around August of 2015. Then well in the bull market, post-halving, we have another capitulation with a buy signal. So is it expected that every single bear market we just get one capitulation and buy signal from the hash ribbons? It seems like we should expect one at the very bottom, followed by at least 2 or 3 more capitulations with buy signals. And so far, what we've seen is that every single of those 5 are a great opportunity. 2011 and 2012, there's not enough data to the past, but there is not an exception to the rule either. This is the bottom of the market. In November 2011, we have capitulation, we have the buy, and then we have 2 follow-ups events. Both of them are also profitable. Is it worth keeping an eye on hash ribbons for the sake of the rest of 2023 and 2024? Absolutely. I think it has never failed. Where can you find this indicator to add the correct one to the chart? Before that, let me remind you that I still have an exclusive event to unlock up to $60,000 in rewards on OKX. This is my favorite exchange because they have amazing products. They're going to release as well webhooks that you can control your bots and your trades directly from TradingView. That's amazing news. And I'm working very closely with the OKX team. Now I became a partner of their product team, which is very exciting. It means that I can make suggestions to the development team so they can build things for us. Bot traders, manual traders, and especially the techie people. If you want to take advantage of this offer, you're going to need to sign up with a new account and make sure that in the field referral, you write down Parrot. That is going to guarantee that you get the least fees when you're trading with bots and manual. Once you have your account, deposit, and the more volume you trade, the larger rewards you're going to unlock. This is something that's going to support the channel. So thanks so much for opening an account on OKX. Where can you find this indicator? This indicator, you just search for hash ribbons. It's this one that has currently 13,000 likes. It was built by Charles Capriol. It was updated in 2022, but I think it was released in 2019. And still today, it's amazing results that you can get just from looking at this indicator. All the full code is there. You can take the code and do many more interesting things as well with it. So what's next? We need to wait for a buy signal. The buy signal is not guaranteed where it's going to happen. Sometimes you stay in capitulation for very long until you get the buy signal. Bear in mind that this chart is on the weekly, so you can get many weeks of capitulation until you get buy. But interestingly here, right after the first week, we got immediately the recover. And looking at the past performance, sometimes you get the recover in a period that it doesn't show anything, and then you resume some capitulation dots just to finally get the buy. So notice that here there is no buy. So not always when you get recover, you get a buy signal. Sometimes it just says it recover, but maybe wait a little bit longer for the actual buy. So let me know in the comments, are you familiar with hash ribbons? Have you used it before? Do you trust the information of the hash rates as a means to understand the sentiment of Bitcoin and the direction that it could go? Personally, I feel like it's almost silly to ignore the signals during the bear market. I was accumulating during the whole capitulation period, and the buy was just some sort of confirmation for me. If you're going to enter all in, maybe it's a better idea to wait for the buy. But if you're going to be DCAing, capitulation shouldn't be that bad. I strongly suggest you that you add it to the chart and that you set it to the weekly as the symbol. Search for historic, and you're going to find Bitcoin all-time history index. That's going to give you the full range of the history of Bitcoin. If you pick an exchange, you might not get the full history of Bitcoin. Very important, because what you want to see is the whole range of multiple years of Bitcoin. So then you can get an idea of what to expect of the price behavior during capitulation, and whether you feel comfortable DCAing during those periods and waiting for the buy to start unloading. Remember that what performs best is to do the opposite of the rest of the people. When things are capitulating, it means that everybody's selling. If you're buying during capitulation dots, you're buying when everybody's selling, and you're acting like a whale. You're buying cheap from other people that are in panic. And unfortunately, there's no other way to do it. You have to do it when you are scared the most. Guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you have hit the like, subscribe to the channel, and do not go anywhere without leaving a comment. Thanks so much for watching the full video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.